Welcome guys to something new and something different on the channel. So I have a good friend of mine that is struggling with Football Manager. He's got to say with Pescara, he managed to do pretty well with the first two seasons and now he's hit a bit of a slump, the second season syndrome in the Serie A. So we're going to have a look at that save, see what's going on, see if we can try and change it, fix it and see what tactical advice we can give and see what advice we can give general in the whole of the save. So guys, join me now as we look and go deep into this save and try and fix the problem that is occurring at Pescara. So let's have a look here what the situation we are in. The man has got Pescara. He's currently sitting 18th in the Serie A. He's only won 2 games all season, 4 draws and 12 losses with minus 26 goal difference, which is the worst goal difference in the league. So first and foremost, we look like we've got problems with conceding goals. 41 goals, is that the highest in the league as well? 41 conceded goals as well as the highest in there, so that's not too good. We've scored 15 goals, which is third or fourth lowest in the league. So we've got big issues with attack and defense here, so it's going to be an interesting one. We'll have a look at see how his form has been going. Okay, so we have not won a game since the 12th of September. We've got a big issue here, and every single game that they've played, 1 goal has been, except for the 3-3 with AC Milan, sorry. That's the only time that's been over 1 goal, but it looks like we've got a big issue here with scoring goals, definitely. Conceding quite a lot as well. 3-0 against Benevento, 3-0 against Parma, and a 4-0 against Udinese. Roma 1-0. Interesting draw with Inter. He used a different tactic here, though, with Inter and Juventus. Playing the 5 at the back for Udinese didn't work. 4-1-3-2. He's used different variations of different tactics here. That could be a big issue as well. Changing the tactics so drastically can change on the familiarity of the tactic, and that doesn't really work too much. But let's head over into the tactic and just see what we're looking at and first impressions of the tactic. Okay, so this is what we're sitting at. Only 3 players in the whole 11 are on attacking, and one of them is a fullback. Interesting, very interesting. So we've only got Maldini and Barella and Koshia as attacking players. That's why we're not scoring goals. That is why we're not scoring goals. I can't really complain about the off-sync forward. A very good striker, got great pace, great acceleration, good work rate, good technique. Let's change him to a pressing forward. That's the first bit done. De Silva, let's have a look at De Silva. I don't want to change the whole dynamics of the tactic. I'm going to try and stick it how it is, but I don't want to change the whole dynamics of the said tactic. De Silva, great technique, great passing, great vision, good work rate as well, good teamwork, good flair. Put him on attack. He's got good work rate as well. Let's put him on attack. This winger here, to me, just seems a little bit silly. Let's put him up there. Let's put him there. And I'm going to bring these up so they're a bit more up. They're sitting really back and defending. I understand against the big teams. That's probably why you got the 1-1 with Inter, but anywhere else I wouldn't recommend going that deep. We could just put it as 2 normal centre mids. Personally, that's what I would do. But now what I'm going to do is a big thing that I really encourage people to do when they're having a bad run of the year. Go back and look at the goals. Now, a big concern is this Udinese game. 4-0. I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch the games and see how the goals were scored, what happened, and the situation with what's gone on there and see if I can change it in some way or some form. But to me, 4-0 against Udinese is not good enough. Corner comes in, headed out. Barella's on there. No one closing him down, okay. He had so much time there to get the ball in and fire it away. So we're gonna look at closing down. Another one there, just stood off in there. This is a ball winning midfielder, I think it is there. I know it's a centre off, just stood off him. No, not a fan of that. Slow press. Good run, great run from Lasagna. Can't fault that. Great run. Centre off again. Batalla, I'll have to have a look at Batalla, see how he's doing, see what his attributes are like. Nah, doesn't seem too good to me. Once again, great finish, but in this edge of the area, just no one closing down. Okay, Barella's not that bad, actually. He's not that bad. He's like really developing well as well. This is when he was using the 5 at the back, and then he changed to the 4-1-3-2 against Parma, where he lost 3-0. So let's have a look at the goals against Parma and see what happened here and see the situation. So a run down the left-hand side, a cross in, fullback not winning header. We've seen that so many times in FM. That's understandable. No one kind of closed down the guy. This looks like a replay, but I know it's not. Runs down the right-hand side. We've got an issue down the right-hand side. Cut inside. No one's marking Soccerella there. Interesting. Kunamar just runs all the way through. No one closing down. A great finish. What a finish that is as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing off just these two games is we're not closing down enough. We really are not closing down enough. So, tactics, first and foremost, yeah, let's get this higher. That up there. Close down. Prevent short. That's the first thing we're going to do. I like DLP, so I'm going to put a DLP. I always put the DLP on the left-hand side. That's just me. I like the DLP, and I'm just going to stick with a centre mid, just automatic running around. We can change that. I could potentially change that to a box-to-box or a ball-winning midfielder like he did have previously. It's not perfectly fine, but we're going to stick with a CM and just see how it runs out, how it plays out, and see how he does that in that role there, which is perfectly fine. Then I'm going to put this guy on. Do we put him on an inverted winger or do I put him on an inside forward? Who've we got that we can play there? For me, like a winger or inside forward is going to be perfect on that side, obviously. Let's have a look. Who we got here? Right wing. So Vitali. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Please tell me we've got someone better than that. We've got a Azani, but unfortunately he's brought him in the non-EU rules, so he's brought too many non-EU players in. In Italy, if you sign more than 2 non-EU players, you can't bring another one in and you can't play. He then becomes ineligible to play, and you have to either relist him next year and he counts as another signing, or you just have to sign him on. Unfortunately, he's made a big mistake because he's a very good player. A very good player that we could have used there. Hernandez. I think Hernandez is going to he's more of a striker, but we're going to have to just play Hernandez there. We really are. I could go down to, like I say, I don't want to change the formation of him. I could go down to like a no-winger formation and play Maldini kind of up front, but we're going to stick with how he. This setup is kind of the same as him. We just moved 3 players up the pitch and just by 1 space. We moved every 1, 2, 3 up by 1 space. That's all we've done. All we've done so far, and just change the roles of them. I'm going to go an inside forward because he is classed as a striker, so he's got good finishing, good technique as well. So we're going to class him as an inside forward to hopefully put the ball in the back of the net. Do I change? I'm tempted to change this actually. I'm going to go like this, put a winger on attack and then inside forward. So he's going to cut in as the inside forward, and the winger's just going to help play to pass to these two. I think that works better. Just had a brainwave there. That works better that way. Because if an inside forward there, they're going to clash, I think. So having an inside forward there with a lot of space with an AM there as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So what I'd do is I'd eliminate that. Play out to defence. I feel these boys are more than comfortable playing out of defence, passing to space. Just go to standard, root ball in the box, low crosses. That's so that winger can cut in. You can see the inside forward on the other side, on the right hand side, or you can see the striker or the AM running into the box. There's 3 options there for them to play the ball into the box. So the players a low one because they haven't got the best of heading. They've got more finishing attributes. We're going to play with that. We got a lower league side as well, so we're going to put set pieces on as well. We won't play for them set pieces and try and influence people to foul us and get the ball into the box as much as possible. We say we've got good dribblers of the ball. Maldini has got 16 dribbling with 15 pace. Then we have Hernandez as well, who's got 16 acceleration. He's got 12 pace, but 16 acceleration and 15 agility with 14 dribbling, is really good. 15-15 with 13 dribbling. There's no arm why these players should not be running at the defenders. They've got it brilliantly, and we're going to go with that. So maybe we go a little bit higher tempo as well, try and get them up the field. This I do not like, so we're going to counter-press that. That's why probably players weren't closing down as well, because they're not counter-pressing. So we could have a big issue there, why everyone was just standing off and just leaving it be as it was. I like to leave the goalkeeper distribute the ball himself. If I play to either the fullbacks or the centre-half, it begins to get a bit repetitive. So if you see the same thing over and over again, you're going to know how to counter it. Like in a basketball, so you're throwing a 3-throw. If you throw 100 3-throws, you know how to throw that 3-throw. And when you know you're going wrong, you know where you're going wrong, because you can just fix it because you're taking the 100 free throws. So it's the kind of same principle here. The more you repeat things, the more the opposition are going to clock onto it, see it, and then counter it. So eliminate the fullbacks, eliminate the distribution that he was doing, let the goalkeeper distribute the ball himself. He's more than capable of doing it. Going to change to positive as well. I like to play positive or attacking. I'm not really a big believer in counter-attacking football. You can still play counter-attacking football while playing positive and attacking. You just set up a really good defense and you kind of counter them that way. But that's just how I feel. So what I'm going to do here as well is he's got the one fullback. I don't think fullbacks work that well. They do work. I shouldn't really say it that way, but I feel like a wing back is a lot better option, and we're going to put him on attacking as well. So that offers these guys to come up, and these guys, like the DLP, will sit back as well when these guys do go bombing up. We have got a winger there and an advance forward, so we've potentially got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players now on attack, whereas before we had 3. So we've doubled the amount of people that are on attack. So hopefully we're going to score more goals because more people try and get in the area and more people try and get into attacking positions and attacking phases that can lead to more chances on goal and more chances of hopefully scoring the ball. I'm going to play two ball-playing defenders. The reason why I play ball-playing defenders is if don't get confused with ball-playing defenders as, oh, they're going to play ticky-tack out of the back and we're going to build up. No, a ball-playing defender looks as far forward as they can, try and see someone making a run or seeing a space to play a through ball, and they'll pump that ball long. The reason why I'm playing this long is because the defense isn't the best. So I play a ball-playing defender to pump that ball long. You could play no-nonsense centre off, but that means he's going to pump the ball anywhere, whereas the ball playing defender might look for that option and might get the through ball or the attack going from the back. So that's why I played them over a no nonsense centre off. But for me, that is looking pretty good. I'd probably play a sweeper keeper as well because everyone's a sweeper keeper these days, put him on support. But to me, that looks like the formation that I'd go with what he's doing. Like I say, we haven't changed much. We just moved 3 players up by 1 position. That's all we've done, and changed a few roles. That is it. And we're going to go into the first game now. It's going to be against Pescara, who are a good side, a very good side. They haven't got Tonali there no more. He's left the DLP, which is unbelievable. But one thing you've got to be mindful of, guys, is I'm going to show you this, and this is the familiarity of the tactic. Not one of these players are 100% comfy with this tactic. This might take a little bit more to settle in. So I'm going to play a couple of games, show you the results, show you what's going on, and then I'm going to do the rest of the season. And if we survive the drop, I'm going to put this down to a success, and potentially I might do another video where I do a season with this team, with the same formation, and see where we get on from the start without that bad run that we had. So we're going to go into the first game, and I'll catch you all there. The first game, guys, saw us playing Pescara. We got a 1-1. I'll just show you the goals here. Much better performance. So as you can see there, we had 67% possession, so we actually dominated the possession as well. We kept the ball pretty well. We had 15 shots, 6 on target, making... we didn't make any clear-cut chances, but we did put the ball in the back of the net. So we're just going to watch the goals here, guys, so we can see exactly what happened as the game was in. But it was a real good performance for us. We only did make the 1 sub, but to me, it was a real good performance. As we, like I say, we're closing down straight away. We're closing down. A lot of room there where the midfielders was, but that's one hell of a strike from Halovic. One hell of a strike, and nothing we could really do there. But our goal came from down the left-hand side. It's a nice over-the-top ball. Antonian gets it, and he just dribbles it through and just smashes it front post. It's an absolute great goal. And it was a nice equaliser to get in the 56th minute. We couldn't really see much then. We tried to go like even more attacking and push for that last goal, but we couldn't really do it. But it's a good start, and like I say, it's a promising start considering this was the first time that they used this formation. The 15 shots with the 6 on target and the 67% possession was a big positive for me. So we're going to go into the next game now. I think it's against Pescara, and we'll see how we get on against them. What a performance it was against Pescara. Away from home as well, we got them 4-0. We beat them 4-0. All the goals come in the second half, but once again, we had 18 shots, 12 on target. We're making more shots. And I think this is the first time this year that we scored over 2 goals. Or no, second time, sorry, we scored over 2 goals in the league. Like I say, we'll go through the goals again, but it was more of a second half performance. We just held back the first half, soaked up all the pressure that they had, and then the second half, when we tied them down, we got it. But first goal comes through. I think it's poor goalkeeping. I don't know what he's done there. As Maldini picks up the loose ball, plays it across, and it's a great strike from Hernandez. Hernandez is becoming a real good player on the inside forward. So yeah, a real player to look at. Once again, De Silva down the right-hand side, going to whip it in. We know that the keeper's not the best. Maldini puts it across. It's a good save, but the ball falls back to Antonian, and we get the ball there. We're really utilising this right-hand side and using these wingers. We know that they are the best players on the pitch. Personally, what I feel, so using them and getting them involved in the game is causing us so many chances and making it so we can exploit their back line. As you can see on this side, though, they were using, well, here as well, they were using 3 at the back, which was kind of a real bad one. If we got past Lovric and Falzarino, we had acres of space, unless these are playing out, but then we can just utilise the 3 midfielders here in the triangle formation, to break that gap down if these 3 spread. We kind of had quite a bit of luck with, well, I wouldn't say luck, but they just chose the wrong formation. There you go so far, guys. We played one where we drew 1-1 and then 4-0. We did change a little bit of the tactics. I'm just going to show you what I saw that I changed differently. Is we moved him across so he wasn't on the left-hand side. We changed to an inverted winger with Maldini. As you can see him cutting in, and he got the headers and stuff like that, which was good. And we changed to complete wing backs, sorry. So they do everything now. They're not just like running up this way, but they're running up this way as well, and they're cutting inside. They're doing everything. So that's why we got them wingers on attack. And then I put in a Caliero, which is basically a box-to-box, but he plays a little more, I wouldn't say defensive, less risky passes. So we didn't want him to play silly risky passes and lose the ball because he's potentially not got the best ability to do that. So I noticed in the game against Brescia, we were losing the ball and playing silly passes. So we kind of isolated that and put it down to a Calero so he goes up and down the field whilst not making risky passes and moves across horizontal as well, which basically mops up the loose ball and mops up anything. We are going to go into the next game, which is against Fiorentina. I'm going to use this formation because this seems to be the one that's working. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So we're going to use this one against Fiorentina. I'll show you the goals and now that the result ends. And then after that, we'll see where we are. And if we play one more, I might play one more after Fiorentina as well, see how we go. And then I'll do the rest of the season and see where it comes from there. There we have, guys, a 3-1 against Fiorentina. Okay, we were at home. We were the home team, which hopefully the fans got behind us. But a 3-1 is absolutely massive. I'll show you the goals right now. As Borelli come back off his injury and managed to get 2 goals as well as Maldini putting a performance in there. The first one comes a throw from the left-hand side. It's a nice little build-up. It's a good pass into Maldini. And it's just like across the box. Remember when I said short, low crossing? That's exactly what I'm after with low crossing. As another ball gets played to Maldini, Hernandez picks the ball up. He's going to cut his across low again. Maldini smashes it in. We've got acres upon acres of space. It's just so easy to do and so easy to work. We win the ball back though on this one. It's a nice little pressing back as the right back. It's across the goalkeeper, can't parry it out, but Borelli is there just to pick it up. And our conceders from a set piece. We know what set pieces are like. Some of these can't be helped, some of them can be out with training, but that is another massive result. If you look at the stats there, guys, we had 3 clear-cut chances, scored 3, 18 shots, 11 on target, and 52% possession. This is massive, absolute massive performance that we put in here. So for me, guys, it's really interesting to see how it just works with, like, we haven't really changed anything of the tactic. All we've done is like moved 3 players up and changed the roles of the tactics. I didn't want to get, like I keep saying, guys, and I can't try to alliterate this so much that I didn't want to change the formation that he was using. That I could easily go in and change this to a 5-back and play counter-attacking football. It's not my favourite, but that's what you could do with Italian football, because that's what Italian football is played like, with 5 at the back, counter-attack and stuff like that. But we stuck with what he wanted to do and how he wanted to play, and we've got 3 massive results in here, and we're already up to 16. We're already out of the relegation. Okay, other teams have got games in hand against us, but we're already out of the relegation zone. So this is absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to show you there, guys, all this run with like no wins, and then we get to Brescia, and we get a 1-1, 4-0 and a 3-1 against Fiorentina. I'm going to play the rest of the season out. I'm going to see where we finish, and then I'm going to go from there. Well, I'll show you the end of the season right at the end of the video, but just a few changes, and this is how we can implement things. Just have a look and, like I say, go back and check how you're conceding your goals. We saw we weren't putting pressure on the players. We were just standing there, nothing was happening. We knew that we were scoring from the wing, so we kind of sorted that out with having complete wing backs. Just these little changes, guys, have done absolutely massive difference to how the team's playing. And it's got 2 wins in a month when we haven't had a win in 3 to 4 months. Little changes, guys. Don't need to change the tactic like he did here. Look at this. We went from a 4-2-4 to a 4-1-4-1 to the 4-2-1-3, back to the 4-2-4 to the 5 at the back to the 4-1-4-1 to the 4-1-3-2. There's so many different things. You don't need to make them drastic changes. You just need to make little tweaks. And all we did is made little tweaks. Went a little bit more attacking while still having the stability of a deep line playmaker and a Calero. I like to say, I'm going to go through the rest of the season, guys, and I'll catch you right at the end. So, guys, this is the end of the season, and we're sitting 13th. So, I'm going to say that this is a success. We got him out of the relegation. We fought our way up, and we managed to finish 13th. I'll just show you here the results. We did have some losses, which is inevitable. You kind of win them all. Simple as that. But after we left the Fiorentina game, we beat Bologna 3-0. I won't show you all the goals, guys. I'll be here all day. Beat Sampdoria, lost to Verona. I think we lost away. And we kind of struggled away unless we were playing a big side. AC Milan, obviously, and away. Torino absolutely stomped all over us. Atalanta stomped all over us. Napoli stomped all over us. When we played the big guys, we kind of struggled. We really did. Cagliari, 2-1 loss away from home. It was like a struggle away from away games were just a struggle for us. And then we picked up a bit more form here with beating Sassuolo. Sassuolo. We beat Sassuolo, drew with Benevento, lost to Udinese again, beat Parma, beat Roma, which was massive, away from home as well, which I was shocked with. We just held on and just like completely shut them out somehow, and we managed to get a 1-0 win. Lost to Inter, lost to Juve, 2 of the big sides in there, which is understandable. And then Brescia, we won 4-0 last game of the season, so it kept us, guys. So for me, that's a success. I really want to do more of this. So if people have got saves that they want me to have a look at, I will happily take a look at them and see what I can do with them. One thing I didn't notice after a while of checking, I kept it like this for the rest of the season, but midway through, I kind of checked and I thought someone was a bit fishy. Didn't have an assistant manager, and all our staffing was poor. So another thing that I would have done on this save, which if it was a bit later on, I would have sorted all the staff out as well. Kind of a bit of a shock to me that was. I didn't have an assistant manager. But yeah, that was, I was wondering why I was doing press conferences and stuff like that. But guys, that's going to be it for the episode. If you did like this, please leave a like, leave a comment, and hit the bell notification as well. And also subscribe. But that is going to be it for you guys. I hope you, like I say again, I hope you did enjoy this. And if you want your save having a look at and me changing a few things, see what we can do and how I can implement it to you, by all means, drop me a DM or anything like that over on Discord, which will be in the link below, or on my Twitter, which will be in the link below. And I'll potentially do a little play around with your saves and see how you're doing and see if I can change things to the good. Once again, guys, I thank you very much for checking this video out, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.